guys, welcome to the channel. Gonna throw a little different video at you today. I'm gonna be doing a couple things. One thing we gotta do is I got another load of cut off pipe. This stuff right here would be going into the landfill, but I've been using it to build fishing structures. I build them in a 5-gallon bucket, and then I build just a structure that looks like a brush pile. So we have to get this trailer unloaded, and then we're gonna take a big garbage can, drill some holes in that, take it down to the pond and submerge it. I got a pond in the front yard that's got a slot fish, what I call it, or they're kind of stuck. Last 3 years I've been tagging fish and measuring them and weighing them. I got a group of fish in the pond that are kind of stuck, and I think it's definitely from overpopulation. So what we're gonna do is, I had a gentleman call me about buying some of the fish structures I'm gonna show you, and told me his pond froze out and he wanted to get some structure in there, get some minnows going, and potentially stock the pond. And then he asked, you don't know anybody around that's trying to get rid of fish? And I said, well, funny you should ask. I am trying to get rid of what I call a slot fish in our pond. We got largemouth bass that are measuring between 13 and 16 inches, and they're weighing between a pound to a pound and a half, and you can catch them left and right. We got plenty of bluegill in there too, so we're gonna try to get some bluegill for him. So today I'm gonna get this stuff emptied out. I got a garbage can I want to drill holes in, get that sunk, so that's kind of gonna be our live well while we're fishing. Then he's gonna have a big plastic container on his trailer that's full of water, and he'll have an air compressor, gas-powered air compressor, to make sure those fish got plenty of air when they're heading back about 45 minutes to his pond. So let's get started here. We'll get this trailer unloaded. I'll show you the fish structures behind the barn. If you happen to live within 2 hours of Fort Wayne, Indiana, I can deliver those to you. We'll get that garbage can in the pond, and we're probably going to do some fishing. See if we can get ahead of the game a little bit and catch a few to get in that garbage can and see how they live. Obviously it'll have holes in it, so it'll have water moving through it, plankton, probably some minnows that swim in that could be eaten. But like I said, it's going to be a different spin on a video, but I'm just going to take you along for the journey. So today is Monday. It's kind of prep day. Tomorrow being Tuesday, we'll see what the weather does. I might do some more fishing, but Wednesday I'm hoping to have at least a half a dozen guys out here, maybe more, trying to catch 50 bass and 75 bluegill. If we can't get it done on Wednesday, looks like we might be going at it again on Saturday. So could be some interesting footage, interesting video. Not that I'm going to start a pond management series, but I definitely have to do something. I got to get room in that pond for fish to grow and get bigger. It's kind of like when you have a goldfish in a 1-gallon bowl, and then you move him to a 5-gallon tank, and then you move him to a 10-gallon tank. Or even, I know people that do that with bass. They'll only get as big as their environment and what they feel comfortable growing. So I got to fix the problem in our pond, so hopefully it pays off here down the road and we get some 5-6 pounders. The pond was probably in its prime about 10 years ago. We had fish that big. It wasn't anything to catch a 3 to 5 pounder. There is some walleye in there. There's some northern. There's true bluegill and true red ear, not hybrids. So my goal this summer is try to get the pond straightened around and get the fish growing bigger. So stay tuned. Let's get after it. Alright, we're gonna need the 4-wheeler to, you know what, she ain't running about 3 months. Let's see if we get clicking or we get going. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Oh! We're gonna have to jump her. She's been sitting. It won't take much. Still grab the jump pack out of the truck. Don't know how many of you guys out there own one of these jump packs, but they are lifesavers. Oop, other side. There it is. Oh, let me show you something else. Don't know if you noticed there in the front of the video. Got a little GP Outdoors embroidery going on. Got my AFCO rain suit. Got it done up right too. Let me show you what we got here. Here's the coat. So on the right chest, we went ahead with the GP Outdoor logo. It's got AFCO on already. Left sleeve. Got the old fish on. And then the back of it, we didn't do anything there. On the bibs, we got the GP Outdoors logo there. We got fish on right there. So easy advertising. The loose coat that I have on, I have to show you the back of it. You obviously saw the front in the beginning of the video there, but on the back, I think I'm gonna get it done there to that AFCO coat too. It says GP or at GP Outdoors 1. Now that I see how it turned out so nice, I think I'm gonna take that AFCO 251 mile an hour weather suit back and have her do that for me. So these little jump packs are slick. Amazon, 59 bucks. Plug her in. Let's see. And obviously black to black. There we go. Red to red. Clamps are a little big for a four-wheeler. Turn her on. She's running. Four-wheeler's probably set for 3 months. I do all my snow plowing with the Kubota right here. There's my snow plow back there. So I used to plow with four-wheeler, but started getting some nasty snow, so we had to size up. Come on, girl. Oh, y'all! Best thing ever invented. Got one in my truck. Got one at the lake for the boats. Sport XP. I call it the mule. This thing will work me under the table. Should take that. There we go. Alright, we'll leave her running for a little bit today. Pull her out and see if the hitch is on there still. 2-inch ball. There we go, look at that. Nice thing about this, 2-inch ball, pintle hitch. You can also, sorry about that. Nice thing about this, 2-inch ball, pintle hitch. You can put a hook on there, pull your buddy's Suzuki's and Yamahas out with the flares. We have a low tire, but put some tire slime in there and it seems like it's holding. helper? What's up, Bobs? How you doing, Ted? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, Ted. Pickleball season, not here. Start playing outside. Here's some of the structures I was telling you about. This is all underground direct bury pipe. This here is what they pull utilities through. So I make structures. You can either lay them on the ground like that. You can flip them over like that, but they're really easy to move around as far as putting them in a boat and setting them. Get them all put together. I put those big 3/4 inch holes in for fry to go in, minnows, bugs, tadpoles, whatever wants to go in there. This one right here is full of sand, and then I weld the ends shut, so everything is a complete unit. There's the weight. All you do is drop it in the water. So I got a few of those in stock. The other ones I build are the old style 5-gallon bucket. And you can do what you want when you get them. Usually I build them like this right here where they're standing straight up. It's a lot easier to transport them. Sorry about that wind. But some people I get there and I'll heat up and manipulate the plastic pipe and I'll lay them down like that. So that way it's more of, you know, fish can get under it like it's a tree branch or something laying there. So you can do different things with them, but if you guys are interested in any of those, drop me a comment. I got plenty of pipe in stock. I got some smaller pipe. I've been doing some bluegill buckets. Haven't started selling those yet, but we're going to take that trailer, empty it in the pile. Okay, got the trailer emptied. Now we are going to get that garbage can. Some reason, I'm not sure what happened, but I had about 3 hours of video to edit and we lost all sound at this point. So I'll do my best here to just voice over. But here's the can we're going to use as a live well. Oh, can in a can, look at that. I had this can sitting back here for about 7 years. The company that supplied it wanted $65 to come pick it up. And I said, well, if you want to come pick it up, you can pick it up. But I'm not paying $65 for you guys to pick up your own can. So they never picked it up. And so now it is going to turn into a very large live well. It's kind of interesting not hearing that four-wheeler run. Oh, now it's off. So we're going to go in the barn. We'll grab a unibit. It's a unibit that I use when I'm doing my fish structures to put the holes in them. Some people call them a step bit. DeWalt cordless drill. Get her chucked in here. And the water out there should be roughly about 3.5, 4 feet deep from the bottom up. So we'll make sure we put plenty of holes in here. Let the water in. We got some rocks down by the pond. We'll probably throw a couple rocks in the bottom just for good measure. but I'm going to start fishing tonight. So I want to make sure the fish that I do catch have plenty of room to swim, survive, eat. I guess I can make some drills. Flip it over one more time. A few more holes. All right, easy enough. Let's get back on the four-wheeler. We'll head down to the pond and get this live well into the water. It was kind of a little chilly last night and windy, so took my time to put my gloves on. Oh yeah, that like button down there, if you guys could push that, that would really help me out. The more likes I have, the more my video gets put in queue for other people to watch it and share it and subscribe. I'm trying to get 192 more subscribers. Whew, look at that. We're already at the pond. Warp speed. But yeah, if you push that like button or that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate that. You can share some of this stuff with your friends if you like it. So we're going to take this baby out. Put it on the right hand side of the pier, because on the left hand side of the pier is a couple fish structures, and that's usually where I feed the bluegill. We got to make sure we don't knock buckbow in the water right there. In she goes. Oh, I think we're going to get a rock first. Had to put a bunch of rocks out here on this little point. Erosion was, when the wind blows, erosion was getting kind of bad and starting eroding away around the root system of this catalpa tree. When I planted that catalpa tree 12 years ago, it was delivered to me in a Dixie cup. And we have 3 of them on the pond, and they all survived, and they're doing really well. Used to have catalpa trees up on Atwood Lake, where I grew up as a kid, and we'd get the catalpa worms and use them as bait. So, all right, back to the live well. Flopper in. Water is starting to come in the holes nicely. Oh, there goes the rock. Little added weight to help her go down a little quicker. Oh, there it is again. Like button. Just all you gotta do is tap on it with your finger. That little thumbs up. It doesn't change anything on your end, but it's a big, big difference on my end. Looks like the plan's coming together. Water is rushing in pretty good. Looks like it's going to be sitting about 4 feet underwater, so that'll be good. Plenty of room, plenty of oxygen. Alright, we better get one more rock. Had some windy days. We don't want our live well floating off. That last one was kind of what a lava rock. Gotta pick one that's solid, nice and heavy. Oh, yep, this one is perfect. Looks like we need to drain the boat. Got 4.5 inches of rain here in the last week, so watch out! All right, now we've been up to the barn, got our fishing gear. It's time to see what we can do this evening and see how many fish we can get in the live well. I'd like to fish for a couple hours here and see if we can. Our goal is to get 10 fish in that live well tonight. Get a good little start going. So I think I'm going to turn it over to a little bit of music, and I will chime in here as it goes along. But we're going to have some fishing and see what we can catch. Right now we're throwing a small hammer trap. We're going to stick with that. We got 2 of them. We got one that looks like a perch, and the other one, oh, look at that fish on! The other one is silver in color. Throw a little more spark in the sun. Let's see what this sucker looks like. Oh yeah, right there, look at that, 8 to 10 incher. That's perfect to transport. It's a good size. Anything under 16 inches is hitting the road. But yeah, that's a good size right there. And the fact that if they're females, they're probably full of eggs waiting to spawn with the crazy weather we've had. So that's a bonus if we get a female. Whoa, geez, look at these guys.
My scruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gotta tell myself I'm a nugget angry. Hey, FBI-o. 2 of the girls are calling K9. Hey, FBI-o. By the time we hear man is popped at the party, FBI-o. To put a woman in front and a man behind. Hey.
I hung up my suit and tie one June and traded the grind for a lazy tune. Out by the water where the sun kissed the creek, I found my soul in a pole and some baiting neat. I'm gone fishing, left my worries at the shore, hooked on the breeze, I don't need much more. Heaven's in the ripples, peace in the real, gone fishing, now that's the real deal.
well, that was a nice little flurry of fish off the pier. So, see if we can get another one. Yep, there we go. Fish on! They like to sit out there on that flat. Right off the tip of the island there, it goes from about 4 inches deep to 8 foot deep, and it feathers left and right. So you get these nice warm sunny days in the spring. That water warms up pretty quick, so you get a lot of fish that are up there in the warm water. Bait fish like to go up in that warm water, so doesn't surprise me that we pulled quite a few off of there. But we'll see if we can get one more here, and then we'll head back over to the main pier. Oh, there we go. Fish on! All these guys are pretty much coming in between about 10 and 13 and a half inches. We got 2 at 14 and a half, which that's the size I'm actually targeting, is those 14 and a half to 16 and a half inch bass. But with this smaller hammer trap, it doesn't surprise me that we are getting these smaller bass, so that's fine. Tonight being Tuesday, when you're seeing this video, when it's produced, we're going to take a spinnerbait with us, double-bladed willow blade, silver willow blade with yellow and white chartreuse yellow skirt on it, and we'll have a little menace grub 3-inch white trailer on it. So that'll present to be a little bigger. I'll be curious to see if we catch some bigger fish tonight. So let's head back over. It's about time to get things wrapped up, get stuff put away. I think I got 6 fish in the bucket, so we'll throw those on the catch board, get measurements on those. I'm just trying to kind of keep track of what comes out of the pond and what size. So we'll get over here, get these guys out, get them bumped out, get them thrown into the live well, and start getting things kind of wrapped up for the evening. I got Maddie coming over tonight to look for her Easter basket. She just got back from overseas, spent a week over there with some of Carter's. You might as well call them family. They're good friends, but they went over there, had a great time, stopped in Italy, spent 8 or 10 hours there, then ended up in Denmark for about 6 days. So they had a great trip, it sounds like, but I don't care where you go, it's always nice to get home. So they're coming back over tonight to look for Easter basket. I think Maria's making some spaghetti. I'm not sure if they're staying or not, but I am hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so that spaghetti sounds good. Let's grab some of these guys out of the bucket here. Might as well not get my gloves wet. Oh, let's see what he rolled in. Why not? Might as well give the dogs a bath too before we have to. That's nice, Doug. Worms. Nothing like rolling in worms. That's all right, Bubs. You didn't roll in nothing. You didn't roll in anything. But you're getting a bath too. You've been running around in muddy grass for 2 days, so we'll work that into the schedule before we go in to see. Oh, there's Maddie's car up there, so she's here. I'll have to put this on the fast track, get things taken care of so we can get up to the house. These are nice bass. Some of these little guys right here have a really neat pattern. They almost look like a spotted bass, but it's not spotted. It almost looks like a tiger print on them. So there's a lot of different fish in the pond with different markings. So I was kind of surprised. I got about 40 fish in the pond that have tags on them that I've been monitoring since 24. We didn't catch any of those. I'll be curious to see with that bigger presenting spinnerbait if we catch one of those tagged fish this evening. 343 usually lives over there by my brother's pier. If you're going to catch a fish over there, he's usually one of them. So Kaploosh. Here goes another one. Still got a couple flopping around in the bucket. These guys are pretty small. Might as well just throw them in. Move on. Did get the boat drained out. Might have somebody in the boat Wednesday night fishing. Whatever they want to do. Yeah, if you like this, share it, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Try and do everything I can to boost my subscribers. With him on the board, 12 inches. And we got another 10-incher. I did go out in the morning and check on those guys this morning. Nobody was floating. Everybody looked good. So we'll check them when we get back out there tonight. I know it might be a little confusing with me talking in present time, but like I said, the audio went out on my video about halfway through. So right now I'm just kind of voice-overing everything that I recorded instead of having just music playing or dead silence. So get the catch board and the rods loaded up. Might as well throw a little food to the bluegills. With this warm up, they've been up towards shore and a little more excited to be eaten. So the wind's blowing in the right direction. I can throw it out tonight. Last night I couldn't throw any out. The wind was coming right at us. If I do that, then I have 2 dogs on the shore eating fish food. So let's take a little scoop, throw it in with the bass. Don't know if they're going to eat it, considering they're confined in that garbage can, but it doesn't hurt. It gets wet enough, it'll sink. That'll at least give them an option to eat something. So those holes are big enough for plankton to get in there and minnows to swim in. Minnows would be very surprised if they swim in there. So I do want to thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you watching the video, sticking with my channel. I will see you Tuesday evening. This video will come out Tuesday night, so you can watch it, and I'll be ready to produce one for Wednesday. Wednesday's the big day. Got a bunch of guys coming over, see how many fish we can catch. So I will talk to you guys later.